Hey Compass family, we are in this exciting season as a church called Uncharted. We believe God has taken us to some places we've never been before, and we're so excited to be on this journey together. We are quickly moving toward Commitment Weekend, which is March 2nd and 3rd, and so I thought I would just walk us through today this commitment card. All of us have been coming before God, asking God, what does radical, sacrificial, uncharted generosity look like for me, for my family, my household, for me as an individual? And so I hope you've got this in a special place, that you're praying over it, that you're asking God to take you to that uncharted place in this area of generosity. But I want to walk you through the card today. Basically, we've given you an opportunity here to chart your course. On this first line, this first blank, as you chart your course, this represents what you normally give in a year, what you would give through your tithes and offerings, special projects, missions giving. Sometimes we're able to help people around the world through disasters. You know, when we've had hurricanes, we've given extra to help people. Whatever that number represents for you normally in a year, that's what you write in the first blank. Now, I know some of you are already saying, well, Pastor, I'm brand new. Man, I don't have any normal giving. Well, friends, that's okay. That's okay, because this is an opportunity as we go into this uncharted season for you to start your journey right now, right here. So if you've got zero in that blank, that's okay. This is an opportunity for you to start. Now, in that second blank, we're asking God, what does expanded generosity look like for me? What would it look like, Lord, for me to truly go to an uncharted place and trust you in ways I've never trusted you before? So we would write whatever that number is, what that represents to our family as we think about expanding our generosity. And then we would multiply that by 2, because, friends, we are on a 2-year journey together. This is a spiritual season for our church. This is not a 6-week sermon series. This is a 2-year spiritual journey. And so we would multiply that number by 2 because it's 2 years, 2-year generosity initiative. And then we're asking people to think about stored resources. Now, every single person has a stored resource of some kind. Stocks, bonds, property, savings is a stored resource. I heard about a teenager who didn't have a job, didn't have an income, and he asked himself the question, am I honoring God with what I've been given? And he said, well, since I don't have a job, I don't have an income, that's not in question. But you know what? I do have an iPad. That's a stored resource. And I'm spending about 4 hours a day on YouTube and cruising the internet and playing video games. I don't feel like I'm really honoring God with that resource. Sold that resource, gave that money, gave those dollars for kingdom causes. That's pretty amazing. Now, friends, all of us have a stored resource of some kind. So as we think about, we're not asking God, what have you not given us yet? We're not looking at what he hasn't given us. We're asking God, am I honoring you with what you've already given me? So as we look at our numbers here, and then we look at our stored resources, all that adds up, friends, to a 2-year radical, sacrificial, generous commitment, an uncharted commitment to Jesus through Compass Christian Church. And you would write that one number right here in this blank. Now, this is the only blank that needs to be filled out on Commitment Weekend. This is just a way for you to chart your course. You don't have to fill those out. That's just there to help you. But this is the one that we would all fill out for Commitment Weekend. Now, on the back of this commitment card, we have a gift chart. And this gift chart is simply here to inspire you and to challenge you to think about where you are already. And as you're praying for God to take you to that uncharted place, to that new place of generosity, this is just kind of a guide for you to be praying through. Now, as we all come together on March 2nd and 3rd, and we fill these out and lay these before the Lord, I'm excited to see what God's going to do. But some of us, many of us, in fact, have already been praying. We're ready to make this commitment. We're asking God, what does uncharted look like? He has been speaking to us, and we are ready to make that commitment. So on February 22nd, we're calling it Advanced Commitment Night. We're going to have a worship service on our new space. We're going to worship on that dirt lot, on that new space for the first time since I've been here. And I'm so excited to think about how that prepares us for our future together. So if you're ready, and you're ready to lay that commitment before Jesus and say, God, here is my 2-year radical, sacrificial, generous commitment to you, Lord, through Compass Christian Church, then join us on February 22nd. We're going to give you some more details about that as we go along. But I hope you're praying about this. I'm going to pray for you as your pastor, and I hope you're asking God, what does it look like for me, not to stay in the safe zone, but to move to an uncharted place as I go to that place that I've never been before. But Lord, I'm trusting that you've prepared me, you've equipped me, you've blessed me to be a blessing. And we're all going to go there together. So guys, praying for you. Hope you'll put this in a special place. Keep praying over it. Be ready on Commitment Weekend, March 2nd and 3rd. God bless you.